Sup, boys? So, what do I do as a freelancer in my day to day routine, right? Well, obviously, I think you heard this a lot of damn times. Consistency is key, and I'm still working really hard with that because I'm kind of inconsistent as shit. So, yeah, like, first of all, I wake up and I drink my vitamins. So good. I'm gonna talk about how I make my painting and working and routine like better. So, first of all, which is actually very important for me, is reducing the stress levels that I have to an absolute minimum. So I don't think about anything else but painting and hitting that deadline. And actually, the most important thing is like having fun with that painting. Don't think about it. Don't go into all these dark places like, oh my god, it looks like shit or whatever. Yeah, I always think like that. I look at the painting after I'm finishing with it and I'm like, not that good. But what I do to minimize this stress is food. Well, you're gonna ask yourself, what the hell is he talking about? Food? What does that have to do with anything? Well, I'll tell you what. For example, when I paint and I'm starting a painting, I don't want to go like 2 hours and then stop. I usually go like I start painting one day and I'm painting for like 10 hours or 12 hours, as much as I'm having fun with it, right? I'm a gamer in the meantime, so I can play like 24 hours straight if I'm having fun with the game, and there's no problem, right? I can do the same thing with the painting. So, what I mean by food, managing your food. Well, I make a meal for like 5 days. I meal prep in advance, and I have the exact meal for my calories, my specific calories that I need for 5 days straight, ready, and then in because of this, I don't have to actually think like, okay, now I'm gonna have to go and cook my food and all that. And I hate it when I paint and I have to cut it short to go do something else and then come back. It's not the same feeling. I like to stay there and die on this chair until I finish the painting and until I get the painting in a place where I'm very comfortable with it. Until then, I'm not really stopping. I start with some line art, clean line art. Then I fill it with color. Then I put some shadows and lights and stuff. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I kind of, okay, I kind of could stop right now, but I'm not gonna do. I'm not going to. I'm probably gonna keep on going because I want to see that painting in a state that I like, and I want to make sure I can get it there. So it's always like a like a doubt that I have inside me that I can get it there for some reason. I always do, but I don't know what's wrong. So, diet managing and meal prep. I usually take this out of the equation. I got the easiest meal preps in the world. I have my lunch, my breakfast all prepared in advance for the day when in which I paint and in which I make my deadlines. And that's pretty easy because I just have to go to the fridge, take that shit out, put it in microwave, boom, boom, boom. I eat it really quick because I make it as less dry as possible, and I just eat it quick, and then I go back into the painting. And yeah, that's it for food. Another thing that makes my painting process easier, to be honest, is listening to some shit. For example, music is not satisfying enough to me. I want to hear people talk and actual like podcasts and or stuff like that, but not music. It's kind of bland. It gets boring after a while. Maybe it pumps you up, gets you in the rhythm, but it's not really for me. So usually lately, I listened to like so I had a painting. I stayed and painted for like, I don't know, 15, 17 hours or something, just straight. Boom, one shot. And I listened all those 17 hours, I listened to horror stories. Not the paranormal horror stories, just usual horror stories about, scams or eating or dumb shit like this, right? And it's satisfying to me because I get engaged. Oh my god, time passes instantly. Ooh, it just flies over. It just flies out the window. And Yeah, that's what I do when I paint, to make it even more fun, even more immersive, even more enjoyable and entertaining. So what I do to get hyped and get ready and focused and full of energy to paint is I first wake up in the morning, or at least I'm trying to be consistent with this one because I kind of fail sometimes. I want to wake up. I don't really eat anything. I can't when I wake up. And I want to go to the gym. I have my bandana here that I put on my forearm like this. I actually, and just a watch. So the only thing the watch is good for, the only thing I will use the smartwatch for is to for my stopwatch. Like literally, that's the only reason I bought this for a stopwatch. I'm probably stupid for spending money on this shit just to have a stopwatch. I suck at using phones and smartwatches and all that shit. I'm like a boomer. I'm like 60 years old. I don't know how to use a computer, but in this case, I don't know how to use my phone and my smartwatch, so I'm not really very fond of it. But yeah, you might think why I use a bandana on my forearm. Well, when I was younger and I was stupid, I got into a bar fight like an idiot, and I cut myself with some shards from a beer bottle because I'm an idiot. And now, whenever I do back at the gym, especially when I do pull downs, yeah, pull downs, this muscle tissue starts to grow up. Maybe I should check the doctor before my hand falls off when I start painting on something I'm gonna paint. Oh shit! What the hell? But yeah, I'm just gonna probably do that. I said that for like 15 years now, and I still didn't go. But yeah, you know what I mean. Now, another thing that is really important, and I had to learn this the hard way, is not getting too comfortable. I worked from home for like over 15 years now, or something like that, and maybe less, maybe more. I'm not exactly sure. I don't keep track. I don't even know what day it is today. So I work from home for a long time now, and I got way too comfortable, right? And that's a problem because you get so lazy and you procrastinate so much. You stay and scroll on all these bullshit sites about information that you don't really need. They don't really benefit your life. You just get angry, some stupid drama on the internet or whatever. I used to do that shit, and I'm trying to get over this because, again, I have to maintain my stress level as low as possible because I could get some headaches, and I don't want that. I hate that. And you know, just don't get too comfortable. That's the main point I'm trying to get, because then it's going to be so hard get back into it, to get back into that routine. Because at one point I had the perfect routine. It was so perfect. Everything was done 100% clean, with my painting, with my fitness, with my gaming. They were all perfectly balanced. But then I fucked it up. I got too comfortable. I started playing more. Maybe I started painting more. And these are my three main pillars: fitness, gaming, and painting. And sometimes one pillar takes over the others. So when I started, I don't know, like when Path of Exile 2 appeared, I played that game like, oh my god, I didn't even or drink water. That was stupid of me, right? So I try to maintain this balance between all these three pillars in my life, right? And yeah, don't get too comfortable. Get out of your comfort zone and push yourself to do this thing. Start by saying, you don't, I'm not in the mood to do this. I'm not in the mood to paint. I'm not in the mood to go to the gym. Stop thinking like that. Stop finding excuses of why you don't want to do that or you can't do that, and just go to the damn gym. Start this painting. Doesn't matter how much or how little you paint in that day. At least you started painting. And usually it's harder to start with the gym, with the diet, with painting, with anything in life. Because once you get into that groove, into that moment, and you start painting, it's so hard. It was so hard for me to actually start painting. But when I started painting, I couldn't let it go. I couldn't stop because I was fully immersed in that process, right? And try to do this and try to force yourself until you start that thing, like go to the gym or paint or whatever I said before, and you won't stop after that anyway. But just cross that line, get that start going, get the engines working, pump up, and start just go doing it. Get out of your comfort zone. That's the whole point I'm trying to make here. I don't know why the hell I'm jiggling this watch in my. So about deadlines and the stress that they put, that strain that the deadlines put on yourself. Um, Take it as like a challenge in a video game, like something really hard. You play a video game and you put it on the highest difficulty and you wanna you know finish the game like that. Take it like that. Make a challenge for yourself. For example, I did some stupid things. I mean, it feels good now. I once had a super tight deadline, and I was really scared, like really damn scared. I couldn't make the deadline. And you know what I did? I said like, okay, I'm gonna make this my challenge to actually finish the paintings uh, and make them as high quality as possible with this tight as hell deadline. And you know what I did? I stayed 2 more days without painting, and then I started painting just to get that challenge. And I have to be honest, it's kind of tricky and dangerous to do some stupid thing like that because it could go wrong and you could not finish until the deadline and it's gonna be bad for you. But if you do that and finish the painting before the deadline, it's so damn satisfying. It's so cool that the feeling is so awesome. So I did a lot of experimenting, to be honest. I did a lot of experiments, especially with freelancing, with painting. I took different types of jobs. I just wanted to see where my limits were. And yeah, it was a fun experience. It was a fun ride. You experience a lot of things. And to be honest, I'm not much of a social person. I don't really go out much, to be honest. And some people tell me, oh, you need to go out more, you need to do this or talk to people more or whatever. No, I don't. Why? Because I'm having fun doing the things I do right now, not the things you like. Maybe you like having fun and going out all the time. I don't. I like staying inside, playing video games, watching movies maybe, and painting, and going to the gym. That's what I like. So if you like going out with friends, there's no problem with that. Or talking, have a social group or whatever. That's amazing. No one says you can't do it. That's more power to you. But that's not my style. So don't try to tell me what to do, and I won't try to tell you what to do. But as a person that stays in the house almost, I don't know, all the time, it's gonna sound stupid as hell. But sometimes I didn't get out of the house for like 1 month. And you might think like, no, you must have went through to get groceries and stuff. No, I didn't. Like literally 1 month, I stayed in house and I ordered food. Sometimes not really junk food, but prep my food, right? Ingredients. But there's one key point here. All these things, all these things that I talked about until now, won't work without fuel. And where do you get the most important fuel from? Is sleep. You need at least 6, 7, well, at least 6 hours of sleep. And it's funny that I'm saying this because I just slept 4 hours. I woke up, I couldn't sleep anymore. I simply just couldn't sleep anymore. And I'm probably gonna go nap at some point, maybe. But I can't now. I can go to the gym right now and I can't nap because I'm making a video. And I'm actually having fun with it. So, to be honest, I don't even care how many views I'm gonna get. I'm having fun doing this. And I'm gonna keep on doing it. I'm gonna keep on making videos. I'm gonna keep having fun with it. I love editing them. I love going crazy on edits. I love making small edits. It doesn't matter. I'm just having super much fun with it. So that's what I'm doing now. Now, I talked about my 3 pillars, right? The gaming, the fitness, and art. Now I introduced another pillar, the video making, the YouTube channel, and I never got into that mentality that I want to make a YouTube channel to make money or whatever. I'm just having fun, the art, the craft of it. Maybe I suck now, maybe I'll get better later. Who knows? You never know. Hey, Best of luck to me, I guess. We'll see. But the best piece of advice for real, this is the best piece of advice. I should have started the video with it. I don't know what I'm doing with this watch. This is so stupid. I should put it, yeah, I'll just put it there. And, okay, so I should have started the video with this advice, honestly. And I mentioned it, but not really that much. Um, just have fun with what you're doing. If you're not having fun, it won't last. You won't be consistent with anything if you don't have fun with it. I remember a time when I went consistently to the gym because I was having fun with it. And even in the weakest, my most tired moments, I went because I actually felt that pump, that I needed that pump, and I was actually enjoying lifting. Now there was another time when I was going to the gym because I had this mindset that, I remember when I went there and I was looking athletic and stuff, and I want to do that again, but I didn't have that fire, right? I didn't have that fire to go, and I was just forcing myself to go, and then it fell off. I started buying junk food. Some cool video game appeared or something, and I spent like 500 hours playing it in like 2 weeks or something like that. But this is the same principle. This principle goes to the painting too. You gotta have fun with it. You really have to do this. It's super important to have fun with it, because if you don't, it's not gonna last too much, and you're gonna have a miserable time, right? You're gonna be miserable. What's the fucking point in painting if you're not having the fun of your life with it? So yeah, that's really my advice. And if you're not into painting anymore, and you feel like you're falling off, and you just simply don't like it anymore, just try to find something you like. Maybe your next dream, maybe another dream. But in order to find a dream, you need to experiment stuff. You need to do stuff. Because if you sit in the house doing nothing like me all day, like, no, literally, I'm not getting out of the house, but you know what I mean, experimenting with stuff, you won't find what you like. And if you're not doing anything, how can you possibly know what you like? Because if I'm asking you, do you like skiing? And you're gonna say, I don't know, I never went skiing. Well, yeah, maybe if you go, you're gonna find that drive and fire to be a professional skier. I don't know, right? But you gotta try to do things in order to find out what you like and what you don't. That's really important, actually, if you think about it. So yeah, that's the subject about dreams and like achieve and having fun with it. Another thing that I want to talk about is peer pressure and internet pressure and this traditionalism that you have to do this and all those things. Just don't give a shit about them. For real, like I made my previous videos about video gaming and why people hate this and why people hate that and whatever, and I got bashed because, oh my god, people started calling me a racist or some dumb shit like that. Okay, you won't touch me with these insults. You know why? Because I know it's not the truth. And I know my truth, and they're not gonna touch me. And this works in painting and everything in life, in basically everything in life, because again, when you post a painting and you don't get enough likes, and you like your painting and you say like, wow, Jesus, I painted this in like 20 hours and I didn't get any likes, and I painted this in 2 hours and I got a lot of likes. And why does this happen? Stop thinking like that. Doesn't Who cares? Doesn't matter. You like it. It's a progress. You did something. You did great. Maybe you think you failed. And if you failed, you get one step closer to succeeding if you fail. So stop with this peer pressure. Don't give a shit about what anyone says, because it's not illegal to do anything or to share any opinion that you have about anything in life. So yeah, like that. It's basically so simple. I don't know. People just go crazy with this, and they're too emotional with these things, and don't care about peer pressure, especially if their jealousy is very common in these situations. Like, they just they just people just start bashing you about certain things because they're jealous or whatnot, but don't care about those things. Are you having fun with what you're doing? Yeah, you're having fun. Who cares about what anyone says, what anyone thinks? I see a lot of people that they have these deadlines in their life. There's these timelines like, oh my god, I'm 30 years old and I'm not married and I don't have kids. Like, who cares? Are you having fun right now? Are you enjoying your life? Yeah, well, okay then. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on trying to improve yourself and keep on trying to have fun. Well, while assuming responsibility and have these things that you have to do that are actually important in your life and make you succeed even better, not getting all comfortable and just watch movies all day and just sit like, okay, what movie didn't I watch? Well, I watched all of them now. Shit, oh god, I have to subscribe to Disney Plus now because I destroyed Netflix and watched everything. Whatever, man. Start doing something productive and don't give a shit about anyone says. No, it's pointless. It's really pointless. Well, it's fun to discuss about it, and I have arguments on the internet sometimes with people, but you will never change someone else's opinion with your opinion. So if someone says this is their opinion, and if someone says you're a racist or whatever, you're an idiot or you're stupid and you're ugly and fat or whatever, who cares? Whatever, it just doesn't matter. Okay, you can call me a racist all you want. I know I'm not. I don't care. You can call me fat. I don't care. I'm having fun. Whatever. Well, you're probably not having that much fun because your mobility is kind of shitty, and you know what I mean. Okay, but I I I come from a place where I can freely talk about these things because I was toxic on the internet. I was fat too, and I was trying to change people's opinion too. I did all these dumb shit things when I was younger, and even sometimes recently, and it's pointless. You can't change anyone's opinion, so don't even bother. Try to explain if you want, but don't really expect any results in doing so. And it goes. You can translate this to working too. Don't bother with what anyone says. You know you're doing a good job. You know you're doing your job. You know what you have to do. Don't let yourself be pushed by other people's that say you don't do what you have to do. Because there are some other peoples that say this, but they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Do you do this? What I'm doing? No. Okay, then what? Your opinion doesn't matter to me, right? And you can always look up to other people. For example, working at Hearthstone, I look at other artists from Hearthstone that are amazing, badass. Oh my god, like oh, I can give so many names right now, and I respect so many peoples in that line of work, in my line of work, that are crazy good artists, and I always look up to them and try to find new ways to incorporate what they did there. Or I'm thinking, what, how did they do that effect? Or those lens flares going, like all this crazy stuff. You can look up to people, but don't let other people take you down. Okay, that's my main point here. And before wrapping this video up, I'm just gonna say that I realize that once people start hating you for what you say, and once people decided that they don't like you, they don't like your face, they don't like your content, they don't like your paintings, they don't like your work, whatever, it will be so extremely hard to change their opinion about you. Don't even try. Okay? Move on with your life. Don't live someone else's life. Don't try to understand why they do this because you're wasting your goddamn time trying to understand why some other people do this instead of focusing on your own life, on your own progress, on your own fun, on your own freedom, mainly. Because honestly, freelance comes with so much freedom, and that's what makes it so exhilarating. That feeling of freedom. And if you take that freedom and split it and give it to other people, take away your freedom, that's going to hinder your progress, that's going to hinder your life, that's going to hinder everything. And is it worth it? Well, obviously not. So don't do it. If I'll give a stupid example, because I'll take an example about emotional versus logic. For example, someone comes at me and they call me stupid or an idiot, or they call someone close to me an idiot. I won't get as mad as I used to because I was really aggressive back in my days. My days when I was young and stupid, I was really aggressive when someone called me names or when someone called someone I cared about names or whatever. I was aggressive, but now thinking about it back, it didn't doesn't matter because do you know you think you're stupid? No, you don't think you're stupid. You think you're smart or not really smart, but you don't think you're stupid, right? It shouldn't affect if they call you stupid. So someone comes at me and they say, like that person that you care about is an idiot. I don't care. I don't care if they say that. I know they're not an idiot. I know I'm not stupid. Or maybe I am. Oh, who knows? But the idea is in yourself, you think you're not, whatever, that's fine. Right? And they call someone close to you stupid or an idiot or ugly or whatever. For you, are they? No, then don't give a shit about what they say. It's that easy. Want me to go even further on this subject? Someone comes to you and calls someone that you care about a whore. Is she? No. Okay. Then it shouldn't affect you. You know the truth. They don't. Fuck them. Fuck them. Doesn't matter. Bottom line, try to find something in your life that you actually love doing. Try to find that dream of yours. Try to find the enjoyment of doing certain things. And you will see that life will be much more fun, much more enjoyable. For example, now I love making videos. I'm going to keep on making videos. And I hope you guys support me if you want. You know, you can follow me, share all those things. Even if I get dislikes or not enough views, I don't care. I'm going to still keep on doing this because I actually love the art side of it too. Editing videos and, you know, recording myself. I got all this gear to record myself and I'm just enjoying it. So I don't care what other people think. So yeah, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, and I will promise I will always be honest with you guys. That sounds kind of cliches, like someone promises something. It's obviously like a like a little manipulation there. That oh, if you promise that, maybe you'll never. But you know, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys and just say what I think and how I think, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, this is kind of it for the video. Uh, Honestly, I had the most fun with this one because I talked freely and I enjoyed myself to the maximum. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.